So we have a UFC. Well, before the UFC card, let's talk about Mike Tyson.
Okay, cool.
Mike
cool,
Tyson
cool.
making a return at
Yeah.
the age of 54 years
Is
old.
he 54?
54
Yeah. He looks good though.
versus
He
Roy.
looks fast. I know he's just.
All right.
You know.
So I got my take on it. Give me a second. So it's gonna be Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., 51 years old.
Roy's 51, so he's got a.
So Roy was actually in couple divisions before. I thought he was just the one division. He was actually fighting in multiple divisions in the past.
Now, do we know who's favored in that fight? Or
Mike.
Mike.
But it
favored?
is a thing, and
Is Roy still in good shape?
he is.
Still?
I think he is.
He's 3 years younger, so he may be dancing around.
I don't think it's gonna. That's gonna be a good. It's gonna be the fact that's gonna make or break the fight or Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the thing, and Roy Jones came out to TMZ I think this morning or yesterday, and he was like, "Listen, hey, I've seen Mike working out the last year or two, and
Yeah.
he looks amazing.
He
he
does
can
look
drop
amazing.
bombs."
Yeah.
But it is the thing, can he do it for 8 rounds?
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Especially at 50 years old.
If Mike doesn't come and put Roy in the first 2 rounds, Mike is gonna lose the fight, and that's my prediction right now. If Mike doesn't come, because Roy was always fast. Roy is one of the smartest boxers out there.
Okay, it's also been, what, 10 years?
You don't lose
since
that.
Roy?
I mean, you lose a little bit of, I'm talking about, your
Man, I
body.
think you lose everything after 40.
Well, it's not like you're fighting a dude 20 years younger than you. You're fighting
Yeah, that's
someone who's a
true.
little older.
They're both 50.
Exactly. So I don't see one having...
It's like that one movie, right? Where Robert De Niro boxes at like 60 years old. Or
Stallone
something,
or something like that. Yeah, when he
Yeah,
busted. Yeah,
right,
that,
I
I never
forget that
with
movie.
Kevin Hart. I want to watch it.
I've
For
never
some
se-
reason, I've never seen it.
I
I want to see that one, but
think it'll be a little bit better than that. Those two old guys going at it. Tyson looks good. I mean, I'm very, very intrigued. I mean,
are you
obviously,
worried someone's gonna die in the ring? Because that's what everybody's saying. What if? Because 54 years old, man. Anything can happen. I mean, Mike Tyson again. I heard him in First Take. I don't know today or yesterday, and he was like, "Hey, I've seen
Oh, he was on First Take. This
yeah,
one?
Jerry Rice. He saw Jerry Rice, and he's like, he's faster than ever. He's like, he's fast. He's working out, and look how old he is. Why not me? And I get it. It's like, I know I'm taking a
Now
risk.
is that fight a pay-per-view or are we just able to see?
Pay-per-view. We're gonna get the pay-per-view. We will.
All right,
It's gonna
all right.
suck, but I don't know, man. I just 54
It'll be
versus
interesting to see. I
51.
mean, Tyson hasn't fought in 15 years, right?
2005.
Okay.
June
yeah.
11th, 2005.
So yeah, 15
When was the
years.
last time Roy Jones fought?
Roy Jones, let me check.
But I think Roy is a very smart fighter. He's always been a smart fighter. He was one of the best boxers ever to ever do it.
2018. He just fought in 2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he
really?
does a lot of exhibition matches. So
Oh,
Roy
yeah.
Roy always does stuff like that. I'm not
Okay, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Mhm.
But Mike hasn't fought since 2005. That's about 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That is a long time. He can have power.
Well, he fought in the Hangover for a little bit, remember?
It wasn't a fight. It was a one-man punch. Like,
Hey, that's how
But-
the fight could go, though. It could be over real quick.
I don't see it going that
Uh.
way. Even if Roy Jones is like 65, I don't.
That's what I'll be cheering for, though. It'd be cool to see
You want a
Tyson.
pop? You want an old man getting popped? Really?
What the hell do you think everyone's spending this money for?
I don't
wanna
know,
see a
man. I
grandpa
don't want to
get
see
laid
neither
out.
of them getting hurt. Just sit down and just have some fun in
Enjoy
retirement.
retirement,
Enjoy
right?
retirement.
You got the money, enjoy it.
All right, this one is a tricky one. The fight after the co-main is Nate Robinson
Oh,
versus Jake Paul.
yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Well, I'll say this about Jake. Jake is a husky. Jake, man, Jake, he can fight.
He's a husky.
Well, not our husky.
Is he a trendy husky?
No, he's not a trendy
He doesn't
husky.
got the quality
No,
of
no,
a trendy
no.
husky.
He's no trendy or husky, but he is a husky. The dude can work out. He's been through a lot in his life. I'm not gonna say I'm his biggest fan or not his biggest fan. You know what I mean? I don't mind the kid much. I do think his brother is the biggest douchebag ever. But going back to
I actually don't know the guy, to be honest. What does he do?
wait,
What?
I always confuse the two actually. Who's fighting? Is it-
Logan is older. Jake is the younger.
No, I know, but who's actually fighting in the fight? Is it Jake Paul? It is Jake Paul, right?
Versus who again?
Versus Nate Robinson, I believe it. Oh, so Jake is the douchebag. My bad. Logan is the one that I can stand a little bit. And
But Logan's also the one that took the video in the suicide forest of the dead body.
like I said, he's not perfect. He made his mistakes.
That's very far from perfect.
No, he made his
It's not
mistake.
even
He
like-
screwed up. Who doesn't screw up though? Who doesn't screw up? But Jake screws up constantly. Jake keeps screwing up nonstop.
Think about it. He's got that as an older brother. He's always got to compete and one up him. Of course, he's going to be going off all the time. I mean, I think
What
it's
do
just the
these guys
dynamic.
do?
So they're YouTubers. So Jake was he was at one point. He was doing some Disney Channel stuff at
Okay.
one point.
Okay.
And he just was like, you know what? I'm making much more money in YouTube. And then he just he became a full-time YouTuber.
Okay.
And he had this teen something where he keeps bringing different kids, YouTubers from all over the country.
I lost interest already.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he makes them live with him in his house, and they just do fucking like rando shit. Like literally, they just destroy walls and I don't know, man.
They threw a bunch of chairs in their pool or like crap in their pool and like lit it on fire, and the neighbors were like freaking because it's California, dude. You don't do that here.
Yeah, he has a lot of problems with the cops too. He wasn't looting, but he was walking down with some looters in a mall in Arizona when the Black Lives Matter happened too, which was not a good look for him. But do we know is it Jake or is it
It's Jake,
Jake? That was the one who's fighting. Okay,
the younger one.
so Jake has a 2-0. He fought already twice, and
he's fighting Nate Robinson.
He's fighting Nate Robinson.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know Nate Robinson boxed, but I mean,
Well,
has he ever-
no. Jake has a 2-0 record. He
Yeah.
fought other YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
So
And he's
YouTubers.
fighting Nate Robinson.
Well, Nate Robinson is not a boxer. He's a basketball player, but he always in good shape.
Yeah.
And we
That's
know
the
Nate
skin.
is gonna be fast.
Skin.
Cool.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. If it's Jake fired, I want to see Jake getting knocked the fuck out. That's what I feel about it. I
wanna
don't
see
like
Nate
the
win,
kid.
yeah,
I
man.
really do not like. And plus, Nate played for the Bulls for
He
a little
did,
while,
yeah.
so I'll take Nate all day
He
long.
went off in that one playoff series against the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't know if he ever went off.
He went off. I don't know if anyone remember. It was
uh,
when D Rose was hurt. It was the next year. Nate
Oh, I know
Robinson
what you're talking
carried
about.
the Bulls to that the Brooklyn Nets series. I don't
Again,
know if anyone remembers.
you're using some big words.
He
Carried.
went off.
He went
No,
off
he
with
did.
little Nate Robinson.
If we could get those stats for that series,
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Do you want to know the odds for the
what
Nate?
was that?
Something foul.
I don't know.
the-
Probably the puppies.
It's like no, puppies
Subscribe
don't
to
make
our
that.
puppy channel.
So
it's coming.
it's here are the odds. I don't know how that stuff works. You guys know
Okay,
already?
Nate Robinson's plus 125 right now.
I'll take Nate.
Yeah, why not? I
I'll
don't
take
know.
Nate.
I like
I won't
Nate.
throw much big money
I
on
like
it,
Nate.
but I'll take Nate.
He was fun.